Social media, we all use it. We scroll through feeds, we watch videos, we like, share and comment. It feels real, right? But what if I told you there's more to it? What if behind the perfectly curated lives and viral trends, there's a hidden world of scripts and corporate agendas? That's what I want to unravel, the illusion of authenticity that social media often presents. Look, we're all susceptible to a well-crafted narrative. We crave connection, we seek entertainment, and social media platforms with their sophisticated algorithms know exactly how to exploit these desires. They feed us content tailored to our interests, creating echo chambers that reinforce our existing beliefs and, more importantly, keep us glued to our screens. But here's the thing, not all content is created equal. While some creators are genuinely passionate individuals sharing their lives and perspectives, others are carefully constructed personas manufactured for profit. And the line between the two is becoming increasingly blurred. This hidden world of social media scripts where corporate interests masquerade as independent voices is what I aim to expose, because when we're constantly bombarded with manufactured authenticity, it's easy to lose sight of what's real and what's simply a product designed to keep us consuming. Remember the days of big-budget TV shows and blockbuster movies? Those were simpler times. We knew who the entertainers were, and we understood that their primary goal was to entertain us, even if it meant selling us a product along the way. Fast forward to today, and the entertainment landscape has undergone a seismic shift. Forget Hollywood studios. Entertainment is now being crafted in bedrooms, coffee shops, and yes, even corporate boardrooms disguised as trendy co-working spaces. The internet has democratized content creation, giving rise to a new breed of influencers and online personalities. On the surface, this seems like a good thing. After all, who doesn't love the idea of ordinary people rising to stardom based on their talent and creativity? But this apparent democratization has also opened the door for a more insidious form of marketing, one where corporate agendas are cleverly disguised as authentic self-expression. This is the new reality of entertainment, one where the lines between genuine self-expression and calculated corporate messaging are becoming increasingly blurred. And it's a reality we need to be aware of, because the more we consume this manufactured content, the more we risk losing sight of our own authentic selves. I'll be honest, I never saw myself as someone who'd be offered a job writing for a YouTube channel. I mean, I'm an analyst, a writer, a researcher, not exactly a YouTube expert. But life, as they say, is full of surprises. So, when an opportunity arose to write for a popular YouTube channel, I was intrigued. The channel, focused on extreme celebrity plastic surgery, exotic travel, and rich lifestyle, boasted millions of subscribers and seemed genuinely independent. They approached me, praising my humor and writing style, claiming they wanted to inject some of that into their content. Flattering, absolutely. A chance to reach a new audience? Sure. So I said yes. At first, things seemed great. The team was friendly and the initial briefs were open-ended, allowing for creative freedom. I was tasked with writing scripts for their videos, injecting humor and personality into the story. I was excited to see my work come to life on their channel. Little did I know, this seemingly independent channel was anything but. As I delved deeper into the project, I began to uncover a web of corporate partnerships and brand deals that dictated every aspect of their content. Remember those open-ended briefs I mentioned earlier? Yeah, those went out the window faster than you can say product placement. The reality of writing for this seemingly independent YouTube channel was far from the creatively fulfilling experience I had envisioned. It turned out that every single video, every spontaneous story, every seemingly genuine beauty product recommendation was meticulously planned and scripted to appease a roster of corporate sponsors. That hidden gem of a doctor they stumbled upon to fix the mess. Sponsored. Those must have essentials. You guessed it, product placements. The channel's entire persona, carefully curated to project an image of authenticity and spontaneity, was nothing more than a well-crafted illusion, a marketing ploy designed to sell products and ideas to their unsuspecting audience. And I, a writer who prided himself on his authenticity, was now complicit in this charade. This experience was eye-opening, to say the least. It made me realize just how pervasive this practice of scripted authenticity has become in the online world. And it made me question the very nature of influence in the digital age. Section 5. Beyond the real cost of manufactured trends. The problem with scripted authenticity isn't just that it's deceptive, it has real-world consequences. Manufactured trends make it harder to discern what's genuine. This erosion of trust has a ripple effect. It makes us more cynical as consumers. Genuine creators struggle to compete with corporate-backed content. The most insidious consequence is the impact on our sense of self. Curated perfection, a sinner to saint story, makes us feel inadequate. This can lead to anxiety and depression, especially among younger generations. Social media can connect, inspire, and inform us, but corporate interests can make us passive consumers. We should be active participants in our online experiences. Section 6. A sea of scripts drowning in a tide of corporate content. The scary part is, this is just the tip of the iceberg. For every influencer I encountered, there were countless others, all peddling their own brand of scripted authenticity. We're drowning in corporate-sponsored content, struggling to keep our heads above water. Think about those unboxing videos dominating YouTube. Many are sponsored by the companies producing the products. Day-in-the-life vlogs, often meticulously staged and edited. And it's not just YouTube. Scripted authenticity is everywhere, from Instagram to TikTok. It's enough to make you want to swear off social media altogether. But before you delete your accounts, let me offer a glimmer of hope. Section 7. Finding my voice. A yearning for genuine expression. As disheartening as it was to witness the pervasiveness of scripted authenticity firsthand, it also ignited a fire in me. It made me realize just how important it is to seek out and amplify genuine voices in the digital age. I walked away from that YouTube channel experience with a renewed sense of purpose. I wanted to use my platform, my voice, to tell stories that mattered, stories that reflected the messy, complicated, and often hilarious reality of being human. Stories that weren't beholden to corporate sponsors or driven by algorithms. I began to seek out collaborators who shared my values, people who were passionate about creating content that was both entertaining and thought-provoking. Content that challenged the status quo, sparked conversations, and most importantly, felt authentic. It wasn't always easy. There were times when I questioned whether I could make a difference in a media landscape saturated with manufactured content. But I kept reminding myself why I started doing this in the first place. To connect with people, to make them laugh, to make them think. Section 8. A vision for the future towards a more authentic digital landscape. I believe that we can create a digital landscape where authenticity isn't a commodity to be bought and sold, but a value that is celebrated and amplified. It starts with being more discerning consumers of online content. We need to be critical of what we see and hear online, to question the motives behind the messages we're being bombarded with. We also need to support creators who are genuinely passionate about their work, creators who are using their platforms to share diverse perspectives, challenge the status quo, and spark meaningful conversations. Let's amplify their voices, share their content, and help them build sustainable careers that aren't reliant on corporate sponsorships or algorithmic manipulation. Imagine a digital landscape where authenticity reigns supreme, where genuine connection trumps curated perfection, and where the stories we consume nourish our souls rather than deplete our spirits. This is the future I envision, and it's a future worth fighting for. Section 9. Beyond the algorithm. Embracing the power of genuine connection. Ultimately, the antidote to scripted authenticity lies in embracing the power of genuine connection. As humans, we crave authenticity, we long for connection, and we yearn for stories that resonate with our own experiences. Let's be more intentional about the content we consume and the creators we support. Let's seek out voices that inspire us, challenge us, and remind us of our shared humanity. Let's use social media as a tool for connection and community building rather than a platform for self-promotion and corporate agendas. The digital landscape may be evolving at a dizzying pace, but our fundamental human needs remain the same. We all want to feel seen, heard, and understood. And in a world saturated with manufactured content, it's the genuine connections we forge and the authentic stories we share that will ultimately light our way.